Here's the starting of the shingle installation right here on the side. As you can see how they're all nice and cleanly stepped back on the shingles. This is the proper installation for shingles right here when you're doing this. And then what's going to happen is this is going to give you a great stagger on your shingles, and you're never ever going to have a water leak in here with your shingles. Everything is nice and neat. As you can see, the lines are all nice and straight, all done nice and clean. And with my crew that I got out here today, and with all my crews, whether they're doing tile, whether they're doing roofing, framing, carpentry, as you can see, it's very, very relatively clean. Everything is put down really, really nice and tight. The rhino shield is down nice and tight. Everything's clean. All the nails are pulled. The subsurface is inspected, and you know, just makes for a real nice, clean, safe job. We're doing it right the first time. We don't have to come back because there's not going to be any problems. If you prep your roof properly when you're doing the job, you're never, ever going to have a problem with it. And this is just the right way to install a roof. You got so many people out there trying to cut corners today, especially when it comes to roofing, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. What this is right here is an inspection hole. Usually when you got what you call a build-over gable like this, I like the guys to open up one little piece of plywood here just to put eyes on, to look up underneath there to make sure that there's no damage or anything like that before we cover it up. And then what will happen is the wood will be replaced, and this whole valley right here is going to have what they call 90-pound roofing membrane material. It's going to overlap onto the rhino roofing, which is going to give it a real good solid seal. Right there on the little eyebrow, they're putting 90-pound the rolled membrane right there, and they'll flash all that so you'll never have any roofing or leaking issues right there in that area right there. Again, you've got the lay on here where they've got the ice and water shield, which is laid over the which is in this area right here. As you can see, it's overlapping onto the ice onto the rhino shield, and this right here will keep for a really nice waterproof area here. What we got going on over here is these are basically starter shingles on the edge. This is going to give a nice little secure area and build up on that where the white drip edge is, and that just gives a nice build up area right there, and makes it seal real nice. And all those, once the sun hits this, all these will go ahead and seal perfectly. These are what they call starter shingles that they're putting down right along the edge, and that will allow the bottom part of the first shingle to melt right onto that, and that'll go and it'll seal everything up real nice. And you've got the guy, he's a feeder right there, he's feeding the installer shingles. That makes the job go a whole lot quicker, and goes all the way through, and it's a perfect job every time. And it gives a really nice, clean, seamless installation. As you can see, our dumpster's getting real full over there. Got a lot of stuff going on. Everything that you see right now on this job will be totally clean and pristine when these guys go to leave. They leave nothing to chance. These are probably the best roofing crew around. These guys are awesome. They don't waste any time when they get right down to the job and get going on it. There's a 6 feet of ice and water shield right there. Getting ready to start shingling this area and have this thing wrapped up for us today. And for those of you wondering, yes, permits were pulled on this project. On all ProCraft construction projects, we pull permits, roofing permits, framing permits. If it requires a permit, we're going to make sure that we pull it. And they came out, took a look at everything, and gave us the okay to go ahead and cover it. So they were out early this morning for us, and they got all that taken care of. So here within a few hours, this job will be totally done and completed. and we'll be on to our next project.